What? So what's that? I. Why did you redeem metal pipe when I wasn't even in the room yet? It wasn't. You came. Ah. Oh, I don't even know anymore. This is getting out of hand because you're cursed. Cursed? No, no. I don't know. I don't know about that. No. Yes. No. No. That's just not how it works. No. Unfortunately, that's just not how it goes. No. No. Your chaos, your curses and blessings. You are train? Huh? Train? Where? Where? Just kind of run past by. Just yum. Yes. I see. Okay. I see then. That's how it is. Uh, alright. Uh, Regardless, probably just gonna return the points to you then at this point. You're drawing your model. Oh, oh, nice. It's taking longer than expected. For live 2D models, they take a long time simply just because of the amount of layers. It's not hard. It's just really time consuming. That's all it is. So if you feel discouraged like throughout the process, then just keep taking breaks every now and again. It's been a month, you still haven't done the face. Well, did you start with the face or did you start with the body? Or which part did you start with in particular? I don't know. But yeah, you, you can't really expect to like finish the whole thing like way too quickly just yet. So you know, just take all the time you need. You did the flat body, the clothing and front hair. That's that's still good. Regardless, most people take like maybe 3 months to complete the model, or maybe even more than that. Maybe even half a year, maybe even a full year. So yeah, it's difficult, yeah. But I said it's not difficult. I'm contradicting myself. I mean it's time consuming. It's tedious. I mean it can be difficult, yeah, but still. Okay, no, at this point I should just say yeah, it's difficult. I should just say it's difficult. I shouldn't just say, oh yeah, no. It's easy. It's not easy. Still need face, back hair, tail, and shading. Yeah. No, no, it's hard. It's not painfully hard. Yeah. It's tedious hard. Yeah. It's a different kind of difficult. But hey, if you want someone to rig the model, I actually no, I'm not really that good at it. I'm not really charging anyone for my service either because I'm not really confident in my ability to rig stuff either. Uh, uh, yeah. Probably you'll ask for help on that. Yes, if you do need help on it, then I am glad to assist. Luckily, I think nowadays we actually have like uh live 2D tips online, so I don't think it's gonna be uh I don't think it's gonna be too bad, right? You have some friends then, you know. It's a thick line art model. Hey, mine is kinda mine's kinda thick too. I don't know why my throat's been acting up just like randomly. It's like, ah, it's time to kick in. Wow. It's gonna be a pain. Yeah, it's gonna be a pain, but once you're finished with it, it's all worth it. All worth it in the end. Just takes a lot of time. You get it. Hope so. Yeah, just kind of like how I finish my stuff and then I get this sign of relief in the end. You want to stream and can't because it's not finished. I mean, you don't have to finish it to stream. You could probably stream as a PNG and then, oh yeah, probably gonna make a PNG for a temporary thing. Yeah. He's like, you could be a PNG tuber for the time being. That's kind of what I did. So, yeah, it's there's no limitations. Just do what you want, or you could start early. All right, anyway, it's been 13 minutes and I haven't even went anywhere. I haven't played the game. I need to play the game. Or I don't need to, but I have I should play the game or else it's misleading. Still have the banner art to finish as well. Pain. Yeah, there's so much you have to like take care of when it comes to it. You're so god dang busy. Me too. You and me both. We're we're stuck in this cycle of being busy for totally different reasons. And I still haven't finished my Rivals of Ether character, which I not gonna lie, after what I did from Tuesday, I slacked off. I haven't even progressed any further with that one. So I'm hoping that this time today, tonight, off stream, I get some progress in, but if not then hopefully tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, anyway. I'm gonna go with introductions right now. So hello to whoever is watching the stream at the moment, including Nazushi, and hello to whoever is watching the VOD. I'm Andrike Sky, cyborg VTuber of the Massiverse, and we're gonna finally finish our sim. We're gonna, or not finally finish. We're never gonna finish it because it keeps updating. But we're gonna continue Power Sim after months of putting it aside. So yeah, it's gonna be quite interesting because I thought that, oh, because I'm gonna finish or plan to finish Final Fantasy DLC for this one, then it's gonna be that's gonna be it. No, they they put in like more like free DLC to play with, so it's actually gonna be a lot longer than it usually was. Man, managing jobs, side gigs, hobby, home tasks, relaxed time, and relationship managing is a pain. A whole lot of that. Even like the time you want to relax, but then you only have so much of that time. Life is pain. Yes, as we've come to realize after our childhood is ended, after high school, it it gets really stressful. Or maybe even after college. No, it starts to hit right after high school, honestly. But yeah, we're not gonna think about that. I don't really have good memories of school, so I blotted out all of those memories from that. Or not all, but a lot of the memories from that I just blotted out. So if you ask me anything about what I did back then, I won't remember. Like even if I try to remember, I just don't care. Like the only space for memory is just the stuff I've learned right now and the stuff I've done up to this point. Oh no, the worst part is having time to relax, but your mind goes, hey, you could be working. Yeah, just it's like, oh, Come on, man. You have to be doing something. You gotta be productive. No. No. Alright, anyway. Ooh. I keep forgetting to like switch off right here with the water door capture. Because it's totally different. It's a totally different scale uh compared to VTube Studio. So I have like different like captures, like capture windows for each, but they use the same spout to capture, so it's kind of a pain. It's just different positioning. ADHD is pain. Is mean. Yeah, it's mean. Oh, I have to do this, but I have to focus on this. Yeah, no, it's not gonna be so forgiving on that, is it? Um, okay. So from where we left off, this is where we were. I actually don't remember like how far into the game, like into the DLC this is, but I don't know. It is what it is. I'm probably gonna, actually no, not probably. I am gonna change it up a bit so I have some like music playing in the background so it's not so empty with water noises. So yeah, well, not right now, just when we enter the game itself. So yeah, Mako energy exhibit, free, twisty, twisty. I don't know. Hello once again. I trust you've been able to take in some of the city since we were last in touch. Sorry to pull you away from your vacation, but we have another job lined up for you. The nature of this task, however, demands a great deal more discretion than the first we had you perform. Of course, this also means you shall be compensated handsomely for your troubles. One of the specimens from Professor Hojo's laboratory escaped and made its way to the 60th floor. It was eventually captured in the Mako energy exhibit, but it refused to go quietly, and the place is coated with a thick layer of biological ooze. While we entrusted the floor and walls to our security team, I insisted that someone with a more skilled touch handled the exhibit itself. Brief. Okay, now that I think about it, I think the game is a little bit on the loud end. And I still haven't bought the rest of the DLC. I haven't bought these three? Yeah, I haven't bought these. Oh wait, no. This one's also like bought DLC because it's technically an IP. But yeah, I haven't bought these four. So that's gonna be for later. Oh yeah, and I have better PC so I don't gotta downgrade anymore. Oh, it didn't save any of my skin preparations here. Yeah, or preferred thing. Oh yeah, and they recently released uh I don't know if this was already in the game before, but they put it in now, which is funny. Uh and then it's like the same for the outfit. This one's just a plain white and black. Though looking at this one and the white one, I don't see that much of a difference. The only difference I see is just from uh it's just from the chest section right here. It really doesn't mean a dang thing here. But oh well. Oh well, I'm just gonna wear the gloves I used to have. And okay, since it's been a while, I have to kind of get used to what I'm looking at here. So let's see. Let's put on some Fujikaze because I think the vibe fits a little bit here. Okay, so should be playing right about now. Okay. Na, na, na. Okay, so it's just this whole section right here. By the way, if you stop talking, it's probably because you're drawing. That's alright. You do what you need to do, after all. Need to get that progress in, so feel free to just lurk. Hare, 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 hare. Yeah, all this for $225? Dang. Alright, anyway. I'm just gonna cheese my way through this. Just sweeping back and forth. And I'm already like 16% done with this. So it's really not that bad. Yeah, since then, from when I previously played PowerWash Sim, this feels so much smoother than when I had it before. Well, it looks better too. Because back then I had to downgrade so much of the settings just to even have my VTube Studio run properly. Or just for the game to run properly with VTube Studio on. And now that I have a better PC, I don't gotta downgrade that much anymore. I mean, I probably have to downgrade on the games that may be a little bit more intensive, but other than that, I feel like it really doesn't matter at this point. I feel like I could just run most games untouched. I mean, of course there has to be some adjustments, but just not like major adjustments. Like motion blur or such. And I miss this feeling of just going through with this the trident nozzle. Nana is pretty catchy. Dang, even though I cleaned this much, it's still quite a bit to get. And what else would there be? Right. Keep forgetting that, like, PowerWash Sim is in VR as well. I just never touched it ever since because I just can't deal with, like, I just can't deal with the pressure. No pun intended, but, I just can't deal with, like, repeating through the whole thing on stream over and over again. Because it's just the same levels, but you just play it in a VR space instead. So it's... can't say if it's better or worse. But it was an interesting experience. But I don't know if I am like willing to do it like for the whole way through. Because it's really just that slow. I mean, it depends on how fast you go about it, but it's really just a matter of just pushing through with it. And yeah, it's just tough. It's just tough. VR? Nah. I'd probably do that off stream. Get everything. Yeah, it's pretty much just if there's just stuff to do with it, and if it's just about the same as the base game, then there's really no point to like do it over again, other than like for completion. I'm just thinking whether they actually have like whether they will actually put exclusive content for that. Because so far they've just been porting over their free and paid DLC over to that, which that's to be expected. That's just all they've been doing so far, so it's really nothing special. And the one thing I did wish is that they actually, they would actually have PowerWash Sim VR in the PC version as well. Like, instead of dedicating the whole thing for Meta Quest. Because that's the problem. Like, a lot of the time when they port over PC games to the VR space, it's usually only for the Meta Quest platform, which is really restrictive for those who don't own a Meta Quest headset. Like, whether it's the Meta Quest 2 Pro or 3. It's just really unforgiving for those who just have a PC VR headset instead. Like a Rift S or Rift or Valve Index or whatever. Oh, you can buy MetaQuest from secondhand stores. Yeah, but even then it's still really, I don't know. It's still really restrictive though, regardless. It's cheaper and it's usually from people who didn't like them. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, I still find it really restrictive though. Because if there's people who already have a headset, then, and it's not a MetaQuest headset, and then I don't think they're willing to spend another 300 or so for a inferior headset. Well, I say inferior, but I can't say for sure the specs for each person. It is, but you can't do much about it. Yeah. Like the recent Batman Arkham game that they revealed, that one's for MetaQuest 3. Not for every MetaQuest headset. That's just for 3, which I don't get it. Like, people were really excited, but then they saw that it's only for one headset exclusively, which it's kind of like the console exclusive stuff that happens, except those eventually get over to other platforms sometimes, such as Spider-Man or Ghost of Tsushima, which came to PC recently. It's just sometimes they just leave it like that. Okay, well, there's Nintendo exclusives, but that's just their IP. It's not like something they would easily share with other companies. But yeah, it's just so restrictive. Facebook just has too much power. Frickin' Zuck, the man. Yeah. It's a way to control and monopolize. Yeah. They mostly just do it to try and raise up sales for a specific thing, so yeah, it's pretty weird. And that's what most businesses want, even though it's illegal. But they secretly make it so that it's in their favor, so you can't really say anything back about that. So it still sucks in the end. It still sucks in the end. It's similar to Unilever in the diamond industry. It's in Portugal, you have the milk industry. Dang, what the heck? Dang. Learning a whole lot of stuff here. Which isn't a monopoly, but it isn't in paper because it's a factory that produces all. Yeah, that's pretty. It's pretty delicious. But, you know, can't do much about it. They just do whatever they want. But it's under different names and brands, so it's not a monopoly. Also, you can't own all accounts, so yeah, that's true. Just imagine all of a sudden all the Wagyu just goes over to them. It's like, oh, now I have all the Wagyu. It's like, hold up, that's not right. It's like, man. You can still buy from the public market. Yeah. But just imagine. Just imagine if it's just the way it is, and then they just keep it all. But most people don't know about it. Oof. Yeah. Just the obliviousness of the public. Little do they know, it's just they're just not informed about that. yeah. Point is, I just think it's dumb to keep it all to like a specific thing. And what else would there be? Oh yeah, Exit 8 VR was a thing. It was recently added in, but that's also an exclusive. Like it's not. Like the funny thing is, again, it's a PC game. Exit 8 is a PC game. I don't know if they've been put into other platforms too, but for sure, the VR version is only at the MetaQuest store. I mean, it's still cool that it gets a VR version of the game, but still, it's just really, it's just weird. It's just a lot of the time like, it starts out as a PC game, but then, like, their alternate version just gets over to a different platform that they've never been there before. And then, proceeds from there. I mean, there are, like, slight differences between those two. Like, you could actually interact with the office salaryman that time in the VR. But, I don't know what other differences there are. I didn't really buy the game, I only just, like, saw, like, a bit of gameplay of it. It's so niche. It's so niche. Not many people are gonna know too much about Exit 8 VR. They would only know about, like, the base game itself. I mean, it still looks really good, and, like, even standalone. I saw, like, slight graphical differences, of course. They had to make those sacrifices, but it's still good. Too long. Uh, Oh god, there's so much that I missed. There you go. I know there has to be more. Eh. You hate summer, man. Why is it so hot? Same. Why is it so hot? It doesn't make any sense. I guess it just is. There's no explanation. It's just hot. That's it. And in here, it isn't half bad because it's humid heat, but still. So hot. Like, when it's humid, it's really just uncomfortable. It's just a really uncomfortable type of heat. Like something you just can't really stand just because it's just icky. But then when it's really dry, then that's when it's starts to get really bad. Because then there's like nothing. It's just burning. You prefer winter? Yes! Same! I prefer the winter too. I don't care if like winter's cold or whatever. That's where you get cozy and stuff. In the heat you just kind of waste away with an AC if there even is one. I know some other like some other countries don't even have AC, so they just kind of bear with the heat. I don't even have my AC on. I just don't want to deal with it. But yeah. It's cold as fuck, but so much better. You can heat yourself but can't cool off easily. Ah. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, most of the time we're really we're already really uh we're already producing heat, like a convection type of heat, so you can't really do much about it. Um so it's only natural that we like produce that heat rather than like let off the heat from hot to cold. You have 3 PCs in your room, which has 12 M2s. It heats up quick. Dang. Oh god. Yeah, uh... yeah, that's not... that's not right. 3... One for... One for you, one for stream, I guess, and then one for your spouse. No, I don't know. 2 of them are yours, a tower and a portable. Oh, portable. Oh, yeah, okay, so the last one was for him. A portable. A portable. Not a laptop, but a portable. Like a lunchbox? I wonder if it's like that. A lunchbox. A lunchbox PC. Portable computer. Well, you know... uh... It's too big to be called a laptop. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. And too hot to be used in the lab. Yeah, unless you have really strong thighs that could really endure through that burning sensation. It's a gaming one. It heats up well. Nice. Nice. Alright, public security believes the incident at Reactor 1 was the work of the eco-terrorist known as Avalanche. Can't imagine why anyone would endanger the lives of their fellow citizens, least of all those who claim to respect all life. But conversely, perhaps China needs to ask itself where its faults in all this lies. Forgive me, this isn't your problem. Instead, let me congratulate you on another job well done. It's always a pleasure working with you. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Reeve. Oh, he gets it. Airbuster. But yeah, it's really hot in most areas, but if you're in Australia, like some other people are, they're in like a winter, so they're having it. I would have said they're having it well, like better off, but in our winter they go with the summer, so it's not like they're better off. They're just swapped in seasons just because then they're like polar opposites. Winter jealous. Autumn is best season. I thought oh, wait, actually, no, never mind. Autumn is best season, but we don't have that anymore. Don't have? That's... Why not? That's... Don't have anymore. Just summer and winter? There is no middle? That... That's weird. That's so unheard of. For me, anyway, because I don't really pay attention to too much of the other types. Or to the, like everywhere else, but still. No autumn, no spring. Oof. That's weird. It's just like in the middle in between. It's just, oh man. You don't remember having the nice weather climate in 10 years. Dang. I really don't know anymore. Wow. We used to have. But I guess it just wasted away somehow. And now it's bad. Now you just like suffer, but in different ways. Global climate is a thing. Climate change is real. But yeah, I kind of thought it felt a little strange when it was around like April, I guess. Or no, not April, but no, actually no, that's not the same. I was gonna say around May, it didn't really feel like summer when it was like supposed to be like when summer would have started, but it's just like weird. You can feel it. Just the air around you. Like whether it's really hot or really cold. Like there's no transition, it's just like, oh, you just kind of have to deal with the shift now. Alright. Heidegger. You're needed for an urgent and classified cleaning operation. I'll be brief. Our unstoppable new airbuster has been undergoing intensive durability tests. We've thrown everything at it. Advanced ballistics, concrete walls, Hojo's hideous beasts, and there's nothing it can't endure. We've even covered it in liquid mako and it still works. Those avalanche fools won't be able to put a dent in it. As this prototype is to be our new flagship model, you're to clean every square inch of it. I will not have it go into battle looking like some dingy antique as swap meet. Fine, man. Whatever. The record temperature is 40 or so. 40 something and surpassed the last heat wave that was like 50 to 60 years ago. What? Damn. Oh my god. Now it's a regular occurrence. Oh. Yeah, I don't know about that anymore. Yeah. That's just wild. What the heck? Back when it's just like a thing that you kind of had to worry about, but now it's just a regular thing. That's so wild. Like, yeah, I can't imagine that. What the heck? What? Feels bad, man. People who don't believe in climate change is just showing the graphics for heat records over the years. Yeah. They just don't know what the heck they're on about. And we're all contributing to climate change in a whole lot of ways. Most of the time it's just because of like emissions, carbon emissions. Other times it's just because of whatever negligence we looked over. I don't know. You believe that's something I've been feeling as well? Yeah, kinda. A little bit. I mean, I've kind of gotten used to it over the years, so it's just I don't really notice it too much, but yeah. On a positive note, yeah. I found out that dark oxygen is a thing. What in the what? Dark oxygen? It's like an edgier version of normal oxygen? What is this? Dark oxygen? I don't even know if that's like an artificially created element at this point. Like the others in like the table. Or if it's oxygen produced by a rock thing in the depths of the oceans. Oh. That's really, really strange. It doesn't require light. So that's why it's called dark oxygen. I really wouldn't know about that. Because, well, that's just not accessible from a normal standpoint. You just have to be, just kind of have to use a submarine at that point. Dude, that's weird. Dark oxygen. This... So is that like really recent, or is that like discovered some time ago that I wasn't aware of? Oh, recent. Okay, so yeah, no wonder I don't know about it. Not until now. Scientists are trying to reproduce it. I don't know if there's any real... I mean, there kind of might be a benefit. But, I can only assume it's a lot of trial and error, honestly. I mean, the carbon dioxide is starting to hit on people. Asthma and breathing diseases. Kinda like me. Actually, no. Not entirely. No. But it's been, I don't know, it's been kind of contributing like that. Carbon emissions. Man. It's just so difficult to, like, really go through with it. When people say, "Oh, air quality's not that bad," no, it's terrible. Okay, but like the difference in air quality when I went to Japan, I don't know what. Okay, no, it's actually, that's actually not really fair comparison, but it was like clean smelling, and it felt refreshing rather than overbearing. You do have asthma though, so it's gone worse over the years. Boy, yeah, I definitely. I know, like last year, like when I went to Japan, the air just felt nice. And then when I went to Hong Kong, it just felt really terrible. Because Hong Kong's like really humid over there. Especially in the summer. And it just... just doesn't feel right. Like Hong Kong's just really, really humid. I mean, it's probably just like normal weather for some other countries too, but still. Maybe it's just China in general, but I, yeah, I think like mainland China is still worse than Hong Kong in terms of like everything. Since they're the ones who are massively producing a whole lot of this stuff. China has horrible air quality. Yeah. So much so that you can't even you can't really see like the sky anymore. It's just smog. It's just a whole lot of smog at that point. Like like the locals who are just there, they don't even get to see like the blue skies until like way later. Well, in the cities is horrible. Yeah. The urban areas are especially gonna have that effect. I mean, dang, man. Can't do much about it though, other than kind of wait it out. But of course, there is no waiting it out. Yeah, there's no waiting it out. I just don't know. I just don't know when it's gonna like proceed. Cause I know at one point like LA was like LA was bad at one point, as people would say. It's still not the best, but it did get better over the years with the air quality as time went on from the last century. But yeah, but because of industry and all that, we can't really have that kind of break unless we do get that at one point. You don't have it too bad with the job you're doing in as a factory, so yeah. Unfortunate. I can't imagine though. Eh. I just can't imagine like working every day at the like the most dangerous part of the factory. At least you're not in the factory part of it. Yeah, at least that's like a little bit reassuring. Yeah, I just don't know why people think it's just so normal, man. It's like, it's not normal, man. It's like, oh, it's just the smell of... It's just the smell of smoke. Don't worry about it. It's like, no, that's not good for your body. It's like smoking cigarettes at that point. Don't need to be breathing the chemicals in metal shavings. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth it, but at some point people would have to risk their their body just to progress through. Sadly need the money and experience. Yeah, we all need that. We all need that in order to get by. You have to do something. Like even commuting uses like all that. And I mean, we do have electric cars and such, but not everyone is driving that. Mostly the money. Yeah, of course. Of course, no one would do it for... I mean, yeah, people would do it for the experience, but not as much as for the money, because we do need that. And inflation's just hard-hitting. We commute by train, so... But the rest of the world... and the rest of everyone else... Not too bad. Well... Not for me! Not for me! Get trains! Look, we only have trains for certain places, not for like every single place, because the US is extremely huge. I don't know if they're ever gonna like start doing that for everyone. Trains are the crabs of engineering. Wow, what a comparison. What a comparison to make though. Calling them the crabs of engineering. It's like either the king crab or snow crab. It is. Yeah, I know. But it's because we need to go to a whole lot of places constantly. That's why it's really difficult for us to transition over to just commuting by train. Even though commuting by train is like more convenient. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Yeah, recreated trains without having to hold... Wait. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing that. Writing so terribly. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, still. I don't know. Even still, it's not gonna be so easy. To be fair, it's almost 2 a.m. 2 a.m.? That's nothing. You've seen me at funnier times, and I don't act so, doozy. I don't know. You work in the morning, so... Right. Never mind. No, even then. Even still. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I'm just just body routine. Yeah. Essentially. Everyone goes by a different schedule, so just kind of adapt it like that. So it's different. Wake up times are different. Different professions that people would go about. Like professions that would either make you use your your brain power or your manpower. It's a whole lot of like considering what is gonna be used in your body. I just wish you had more free time. Same. Me too. I wish I had that free time. But I just can't. Just can't make that. You just have to, or, I mean, you have to make that free time, but it's, you only have so much free time until, just kinda have to do whatever at that point. Why people have to work for 8 hours a day? We should work for 5 hours most. Yeah. But, yeah, the thing is, it's really not that easy. It's really not that easy. I can only imagine it's just to keep up with, like, everyone else's, like, routine. That's all I can imagine. It's just only to keep up with stuff. Because once you, like, reduce it down, then you're, like, way behind schedule on something else. It's like, oh, I could do it tomorrow. It's like, no, what if you have to do it today? Today! So then it's, yeah, it just kind of gets really, really ruined. The only reassuring thing we have is just the weekends, because that's when we get to relax and stuff, but we only have 2 days. I only have 2 days for that. So, yeah, I don't know. But, you know, if we really want to mitigate that, we could, go full-time streaming. That's so, no, it's not easy. It's easier than actually working. But getting to that point is like a huge time investment to really, like, reach up to that point of fame. That's when everyone's birthday should be a prepaid day. Yeah. Streaming isn't easier? What do you mean it's not easier? It's not easier than working as a than working as a whichever? How is it not easier? There's no exception. You just stream. I mean, if you want to eat. Okay, so yeah, in that standpoint, again, it really depends on your status. If you're like an affiliate, then of course you're not gonna be able to do it full time. But if you're a partner, then it's might be possible. You need to have quality in numbers. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, a lot of the time it's just you would need that. Like, you would need a lot of that attention. Just a matter of time. A matter of time when people even reach there. Shoulder being launches. What the heck? If you're corporate, it's easier. Easier, but there's a catch to it. Because once you're in there, then, like, once you're working for Corpo, then they get the cut and you get like a partial amount, but of course because you have a lot of the attention, then people are more willing to give you like that support. So yeah, because you don't have to do all the work. You have the reputation. Yeah. Like corpos give you whatever you need in exchange. They get whatever you receive, or they get a partial amount of what you receive. So yeah. Hmm. Seems fair to you, not gonna lie. Well, yeah. I mean, it really depends on who you're working for. I mean, a lot of the time it should be fine, but I can't say for sure. Depends on the cut mostly. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Really depends. That's quite the shine you've given that airbuster, and just in time. I've been informed that Avalanche has been located trying to escape Reactor 5. We're deploying the unit immediately to crush those terrorists like those bugs they are. I think we might even broadcast the encounter to the whole city. After all, there is no more fitting a stage for Shinra's new robotic star. Oh, and by the way, your contract's up. Of course, if you want, I can always hire you directly. After all, the airbuster isn't going to clean itself. And today's the first day of its world tour. Alright. Oh, that's it. It was genuinely like... It's like genuinely like the last one. Cool. And average winnings. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Oh yeah, and if people do get and like end up getting partner, and if they already are working at a job, then or if they are working for Carpo, you'd get some amount of money. So it's still more than when if you're just doing a job, but because you're streaming, that means you're more stressed with like the scheduled timings and all that. So that's kind of like where the balance comes in. Like whether you want to do this or that. Damn it! I thought this was free! Man! I thought this was free! Uh, I don't have the other DLCs though. I'm already done with the Santa workshop. No. What is this? No way. I'm no, I don't know at this point. I mean, following a schedule isn't too much different from a normal job. Yeah, but if you're working both the job and stream, and if you're planning to like stream after the job, then that's where the time management kicks in. Like sometimes you kind of have to think about whether you do want to stream at that time or not. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a pain. I mean, if you're only streaming, of course it's not that hard. But if you're doing both at the same time, then yeah. Oh wait, it is free. Then why did they add it separately? That's so weird. Okay, so it is actually it's in the store, but that's so funny. It's in the store, but then it's not even like added in automatically. And it's worse if you're a streamer, have a job, and do art, because now you manage 3 things. Yeah. Yeah. And those kind of people, they know, they know no bounds. Or no, they already know their bounds. They just they're just something. They're built different. I'm chaos. I am God. Train God. Okay, so there you go. There. Aquarium. Dr. Parapuzorja. That's a mouthful. Crab Bay Aquarium. Yeah, I don't know. How are you doing, wishy-washers? Don't call me that. What the fuck? I don't know what you saw on the way over here, but the entire Crab Bay area has been hit by a freak wave. And that obviously includes our Marine Life Conservation Center. Luckily, we were pre-warned by our friends at Caldera University's Seismology department that something was happening. So we managed to get an evacuation program going for all the open air tanks in the aquarium. You'll be pleased to note that none of the animals were harmed. In fact, we're up 2 whelks and a starfish. Nevertheless, our swell friend made quite an impression, and to be on the safe side, we need to sanitize the place before we reintroduce the animals and open up again. Thank you! Yeah, sure. Reset any progress. Again, I finished every other thing. What is there to, like, reset? Oh my god. Crab Bay Aquarium. And I can... That's really hard to read. Oh my god, that's a huge flash of orange right there. Oh my god, that's a lot of... Holy crap, that is huge! How much is there? No way, there's this too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. All this for 400? Is that what exactly? Aquarium? Yeah. It's really huge. But the whole job is for $400, which is ripping me off, honestly. Like, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. How the... Like, you have to clean this inside, too. How do you... How did you get the aquarium like that, man? The owner said a freak wave hit them, apparently. I don't know what, but, a lot of supernatural things happen in this game, so I can't really question it too much still. So, yeah, I don't really know. Can't say. But, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And that only makes up 1%. 1% of the progress. Just 1%. One tiny percent of the progress. I don't know what, but, oh my god, look at this. Like it was so dark, and now it's so vibrant now. The kelp, even the kelp is like an individual thing. Oh yeah, the crab. The train. The crab of engineering. No, that's not related. Okay, thankfully the individual letters on these ones aren't counted for. Cause the ticket office one, that was like individual letters, which that's okay. It's not that hard, but it's just really weird. It's just really weird nonetheless. Don't get it. Whoa. I wonder what I'll be doing later. Yeah, eventually, we'll get somewhere. Because nothing major has been happening. And I haven't really thought about too much for stream either. Besides, like, any stream ideas. Because I do want to do a handcam stream, but I still haven't gotten a webcam yet. And there's... I still have, like, a Gundam model kit to finish up still. I'm not gonna finish... I'm not gonna be able to do the master grade one in, like, on stream because it's just too big. But I could do a high grade one, which is standard. It's kind of what I did last time, but if only people could actually show. Oh, you tested that popular free zombie model? Free? Wait, I never heard of this? What? Free zombie model. Oh. Man, pretty good for a free model. No? No. I mean, I probably haven't been paying attention too much. So... it's a Chinese zombie. Like, Chi-Chi? I mean, I probably haven't looked at it. No. Yes. Oh my god, the individual letters here. If I want the website, you could find it for me? So I could test and stuff? Not like I'm gonna use it, but I guess I'm only just curious about like like what it looks like, that's it. I mean, just for fun is fine. Yeah. You have a point. I guess for those who want to, yeah, you could probably just DM the website to me. And then I'll take a look at it later. I give thy permission. Or I give the... fuck knows Shakespearean English. It's so confusing. It's outdated anyways, no one cares. Except for those who actually want to touch upon that. There. Thank you. And I'll take a look at it. I swear, I'm gonna look at it and it's like, oh, that one! But no, I don't actually know. I haven't been paying attention. It's gonna be one of those times, it's like, oh, I've never heard of this. It's like, oh no, I've seen that on X or Twitter. But it doesn't matter. If I just want to see it, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. It's pretty much that. I mean, again, regardless, I still think like pre-made models are really accessible for anyone really. But it's really restrictive again. We know that for sure. But still, for those who want to go into it, you know, there you go. It had a time where it was really popular, at least with small creators. Yeah, I can see that. It's sort of, kind of like, I don't know if I want to address that whole issue. Do I? Do I not? What issue? Okay, I might as well share it. Okay, so, yeah, we know about Fillion, right? And how she uses a pre-made model. And I guess it kind of shone light on the original creator, but not really at the same time. Yeah, the Fillion issue, the paid pre-made model. Yeah. I guess some people already know like the original creator, and some people just straight up don't care, which is really ignorant, and I don't like that personally. That was the problem with Fillion. It was a paid one. Yeah, it was paid, and no commercial rights were supposed to be like given unless you really obtained the permission from the original artist or creator. But you know, because there were like a few instances where she already made merch with that model in particular, and that's where it went really wrong. Which she didn't. Yeah, she didn't. And from there, I actually don't know whether... I don't know whether it was with the... I don't know anymore. Just think... I don't know if the whole issue is resolved though. All I know is that the original creator just asked that they revoke the whole idea already by then. But it's just weird. I don't honestly. Oh, it wasn't just with that model. Yeah, I know, it's with a few others too. She had other premium models that got merch that didn't have commercial rights. Yeah. For a game that had her supposedly in it, even though it's not actually her. And with a blush that unfortunately we know one person bought, and but we will not mention them because they are no longer here with us. But yeah, that's one other example. That model was also used for reference for the plush. The problem with Fillion is that she was a big creator that didn't buy a model. Yeah, she got really big, but she never updated her look, which was the underlying problem. She just never thought about, she just never planned to update on that whatsoever, which, yeah, that sucked. She used more than 7K on consoles. She could have asked a brand new model with com rights. But she didn't. And it's just kind of disappointing. I mean, of course, I don't have extreme ill intent towards her, I'm just hoping that she actually changed after that situation. But regardless, the whole thing already happened, so we already know about it, so it is what it is. I mean, she already did like other terrible things too in the past, but it's already too late. I mean, Neuro got an update without really changing her look. She could have done the same. Yeah, because Neuro was based off of like that default Live 2D model from way back when. And she eventually got her model drawn by Annie, which, really, really awesome artist. Really awesome artist. And, like, the main attributes were kept the same, like, oh, just keep her in a uniform, have, like, the hair a similar style, and have that same kind of, like, facial dimensions, I guess. But kind of have variation. And then she did have variation. And then evil Nero as well. I mean, you do have a bit of an ew on her, because it isn't the first time she does it. Yeah. It's understandable. I just don't have like any personal kind of thing against her. It's more like it already happened, so it's just disappointing at the very least. It's just disappointing. Can she be redeemed? Probably not, but she could change. Like, you can still change, but no one's gonna forgive you for what happened, or like still. And you know, that's just how it goes. You wouldn't be mad if it was the first time, honestly, but it's more than once. So most likely it will happen again. Yeah, so... yeah, I'm personally not a big fan of her. And I don't really pay attention to what she does. And, it really just doesn't matter to me at this point. Like broken headsets, broken consoles, controllers, and no, like, nothing to do anything about that. Also, she supports AI, so yeah, that's that spiel too. The whole thing behind, like, she allowed AI art to go in her art tag, which was highly unacceptable. That's a no-no as an artist, so yeah, it's just really dumb. Like, if it's AI art, then do not put it in an art tag that's, like, behind an artist's, or just, no, like, in general, just don't put it in the main art tag. Just don't. But still, people do it, and it's quite disappointing. I mean, considering all her merch models and banner art, etc. is done by artists. Yeah. It's just disrespectful at this point. Pretty much. The only time that would make sense is if you put it under AI art tag, but even still, I don't really commend that, or I don't condone that either. But hey, pick your poison. Yeah. Or no, there's no poison. Or there's no, like, two different types of evil. It's just, like, one evil or not evil. he ain't supporting her anymore. Yeah. I mean, I never really supported her from the very beginning. I just didn't really find her personality to be that, appealing, in my opinion. I didn't really like it just because, I don't know, she just didn't vibe with me at all. It's like, it's just too much of this and that, and, kind of ruined, like, the reputation of Jingo's Rindo model as well. It's like, oh, it's that model that Fillion uses. It's like, no, that's not her model. It's like, oh, that's Fillion. It's like, no, that's not Fillion. It's the model she uses. It's not hers. But yeah, it's just, I never really supported her whatsoever. Just didn't really jive. Didn't really jive with it. And if there's people who support her regardless, then, yeah, go ahead, I guess. Can't really do anything to persuade, because, there's already plenty evidence. And, I mean, plenty evidence. But, just do what you gotta do. You just find her content funny, but you don't enjoy the ear screeching. Yeah, especially that. The ear screeching, the kind of noises she makes is really, like, it doesn't sit well with my ears. So it's really hard for me to, like, sit through her content without, like, having, like, the volume lowered at one point. So, it's just really bad. And speaking of, like, issues among VTubers, actually, I don't even know if it's, like, a huge issue anymore, but I still think it's, like, an existing problem or drama regarding VTubing. We already know about the black company. We already know about the black company. I don't support any color whatsoever anymore after that whole spiel happened. I don't anymore. I don't watch the live streams. I don't buy their merch from them. And I only just kind of sit through on the sides just wondering, like, whether anything is gonna be true. It's just, like, some of them don't even deserve the hate. I know that for sure. Some of them don't even deserve the hate. But some of them, it's kind of just justified at one point. I just don't really understand anymore. Because some people just kind of hate for no reason, or just because they're in the company. Just because they're in the company, then that's, like, a reason to hate them. Even though they've done nothing wrong in like, the history of their career. But some of it's justified simply because you used to like Vox and Mista, but Mista isn't there anymore, and you just watch Vox because Shoto. Well, at least we have the shoujo for those who actually like the people from before. I mean, of course I'm not gonna say this equals that. I'm just saying they exist. Kuro, Shoto, and Mousi. Yeah. But I know for a fact that even after talents graduate from Niji Sanji, they're still friends. Like, they don't have ill intent against, like, who they worked with before. But of course, that can't apply for every single person who left. So, it's just a sad reality. It's like, we don't really know what happens. All we know is that this happened. And some people just don't deserve it. Some people, understandably so, but it's just a little oversaturated at this point with that. You like Lily as well? Yeah, she's nice. Or, actually... I don't know which one you're talking about. Because I know Shy Lily. And then there's Lily Pichu, too. I think this one is repeated, so let me... Alright, let's see... Where is it? This one? There you go. You love how sweet she is, Shy Lily? Yeah, Shy Lily's nice. Womp womp. Just has all the nice vibes to her. Oh yeah, and then there's that whole spiel about copying. Okay, no, I'm not gonna even cover that anymore. It's gonna get really oversaturated with me just like covering a whole lot of content that I shouldn't be covering because it's just not like me to do that anymore. But I've already done it so many times because it's like off the side. I already like debate a whole lot. It's like, oh. It's like, oh, this is super stupid. It's like, what am I talking about anymore? She takes no shit from haters and you love that vibe. Yeah, me too. I kind of wish I was at that level, but I just kind of pass it on as a neutral thing. It's just like, oh, it happens. It's like, I expect it already. It's like, you're not the #1 hater. I'm the #1 hater of myself. So it's like, whatever hate is going to me, man, it don't matter. Because I know for a fact that, I'm flawed. I'm not perfect. But I already know too that people have really different preferences. So if something that doesn't fit with them, if something just doesn't fit with them from me, then it's just simply because they don't really find that appeal of me. I don't know, it is what it is. Just is what it is. I don't know. It's really weird. But that's enough like drama talk. It's like really unnecessary to cover at this point. It's like, oh, this is old news. But then again, like, I'm trying to transition back into Hololive and some other, like, indie VTubers, as well as like, other corpos. Like, I'm trying to transition over to those to, like, discover new people. Like, Face Connect, and Idol EN. And, you know, some other, like, smaller indie VTubers. True, everyone already did that. Yeah, so if I cover drama, then I'm just as unoriginal as they are. Cause we have to say that those kind of people annoy the hell out of me. Like, I'm trying to chill with like normal VTuber content, but then every other time these like other people are covering drama like every couple of days, and it just covers like the search suggestions, and it's just it's annoying. It's just annoying. Like it just overfloods the search results, and that's what's annoying. Like even when you don't even search about it, it just appears. And when you tell YouTube to not suggest it, they still suggest it one way or another. And it's just annoying at that point, so I just don't like it. It's like, oh, please stop. Stop. I heard Idol is going bad financially. Yeah. That's unfortunate to say the least. Well, hopefully they'll go through with it somehow. I can't guarantee that they'll be able to, but I'm hoping that they do, because there's nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with them. It's just the unfortunate part of like the situation. Algorithm is a bitch. Yes, it is. And I don't know about that. You mean the star of Idol is Rin Penrose? Yeah, basically. And then everyone else is like not as shown upon because yeah. And that one dilemma with the quickest resignation. Yeah. It's just really weird what's happening, but doesn't mean I want them to fail. It's like, yeah, it's weird, but it's just it shouldn't be like this. But what could we do about it? No, not much. Can't do much about it, so we just kind of have to sit back and see. I mean, we could donate, super chats, or whatnot. Nah, but I don't think that's gonna be too much to bring them back. Or maybe even like at a realistic standpoint. I'm trying to look at it like that. It's like, of course they'll like see it as a benefit, but it's just like not much to add on to it. I don't know. I just don't want to think about it too much. Man, like every other thing is like, oh, this is fine. Nah, not fine. Not anymore. It's like it used to be fine, now it's not. And there's whichever thing. I just want stuff to happen without something bad happening for once. It just happens every month, man. At at least. That map is way too big. Yeah, it is way too big. I don't know how long it's been since I started the map, so I don't know whether I made any good progress, but I think I'm almost done. 60% is not too bad. Like half an hour, at least. Yeah. Okay, so it's not bad. But could be faster. Personally, you don't find the appeal of that game. Well, yeah, of course it's not to everyone's like preference. This one's just more for just for those who want that kind of experience. Like whether they want to do it like very slowly and carefully, or whether they want to do it fiercely and like quickly. But you have shit taste. No, I don't. You like Warframe and Overwatch, so yeah. Well, yeah, it could be worse. Yeah, it could be worse. At least it's not League or Valorant. You could like Destiny. I mean, maybe. Who knows? Who really knows at that point? Yeah, at least it's not any of the Riot games, because those are extremely toxic. I like the design. Yeah. I mean, again, it's not like around like the whole part of it's not about like the artistic direction they take or the game design. It's just the bullshit they put on for, yeah, the microtransactions, the pay to win shit. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's like if you promote stuff like that, then it's really discouraging to those who are just trying to go through the content. So it's actually like really dumb in that aspect. Like there's like two things mainly that affect like how the game is, and it's just both the community surrounding it and like the pay to win aspect, I guess. No, not really. That's not really the main things. Those are like the things that can drag down the game. And I just don't know whether that's ever gonna change for a lot of multiplayer games. Like whether the community changes? No. It's always gonna be toxic in multiplayer no matter what. Like there's no there's no working around it. It'll always be toxic. Even like games that are single player mostly, the community surrounding that's also gonna be toxic. Like no matter what you do, there's always gonna be that one person. There's always gonna be that one person that ruins it all. You're Nico Man? I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, League, right. Should have expected that. You played League for 4 hours. Well, yeah, I wouldn't know. I haven't played that at all. Because I already know it's terrible. Or no, it's not terrible. It's just the people in it are terrible. You got the character gone away. Yeah. Yeah, I do not care about League other than Arcane. Like, the only reason why I would know a little bit about League is just because of Arcane. Just like, gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, I really like Arcane is just phenomenal. I love the story of it, and it completely ties in with like everything in League. But of course, I wouldn't ever get into League at all whatsoever. But it's still really nice. I'm just never gonna ever touch it. You just like the lore and art. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it. The game, who cares? Gameplay, not really your thing. Yeah, MOBAs are a mixed bag for me too. I just don't like I just don't find the appeal for that either. Very boring. MOBAs and MMOs. Okay, MMOs? I have a different opinion about that. MMOs are actually amazing, in my opinion. I don't know why. It's most likely because of the exploration that you can do with people. I don't know why. Maybe it's just nostalgia. You don't like MMOs, too much things happening in your screen. Yeah, of course, it really depends on what you like. It's not for everyone. Like, not every single game should be for cater to everyone. You can't satisfy everyone, because if you try to do that, then you're guaranteed to disappoint everyone. There's like a quote for it, but I completely forgot how exactly it goes, but yeah. You get overwhelmed if you see 45 buttons you can hit. You get overwhelmed when the Warframe has more than 5. Come on, it's not... Okay, well, yeah, it does require some kind of multitasking, but the muscle memory, once you get it down, then it's really not that bad. But of course, it's down to people's preference on what they want. But yeah, it's fine. If people don't like it. I mean, you're willing to always give it a second shot, but meh. I mean, no one's forcing you to, so you can always just stay by your opinion, or stand by your opinion that you don't like it. Didn't really like Black Desert. I never touched it after, like, receiving it for free. It's like, oh, it's free on the store. Never touched it after that. Because I, either was really busy at the time, or my computer just couldn't run it smoothly enough. Until I actually, got, a better PC. Not this one, but the one I had before. Just want to try Final Fantasy for the artsy class. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy 14? Yeah, people like that a lot. I don't actually know if I should get it, because I don't want to get overly invested in it. Because I know at one point I got really addicted. And then I got really addicted to an MMO, and then I just kept going. And I found myself with so little time after that. all that into furries. Yeah, I see. Hmm. Okay, well, aside from that, I think people find it fun. Wait, how do I move this? You repeat yourself without bias or furry. Yeah, you're right. It would. It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be necessary without the whole. Uh. Without the whole main part of it. I was gonna say a funny thing. Is like you can't spell Nezushi without furry, except you can only get one letter from furry to fill up the name, so that doesn't count. It's not even creative. It's just like, oh, it's like it's true, but it's just is what it is. Don't get you wrong. You don't like them in a lewd way, just like fluff. Yeah, I know. I'm not thinking it in the stereotypical way that people would actually think. It's just, it's just that I keep forgetting that Final Fantasy XIV has that, like, has that kind of thing. Oh yeah, speaking of the stereotype, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it when when people stereotype furries like as just this lewd version of like people. It's like, oh, it's over sexualized and all that. Yeah, I don't like that. I mean, they aren't wrong. Well, it's neither side. They're not wrong, but they're not right either. But it's like they're not entirely right though. Because it's not every single person, you know. Furries are very sexual, but it has to do with the LGBT inclusivity. Yeah, that's true. He's like, you know, it's like just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right, kind of thing. But you're ace, so yeah. You don't care for it. Yeah, I don't know. It's still really weird. I just only find furries respectable because they're kind of smart. Like, they're just kind of smart. Like, they're smart in a way that I just can't understand how they are that smart. It's like, how? It's like, is it just coincidental? Or is it just in a way that, that's actually part of their motivation? You like furries because most are very nice. Yeah, they are. They're very welcoming. I know firsthand when I, when I was in VR chat. Okay, well, no, that's not a good example, but I know I was, like, in, like, some movie hangout with some of, or no, actually, no. All of them were furries. And even though I'm not a furry, they were still, like, very welcoming. Like, to, like, include whoever. I was pretty much there just because I used, like, I used the VR chat assets that, the owner had, like, posted in their store. And I was like, hey, that's pretty cool, I could join in. And it's like, oh, I never watched the movie, so I might as well get to know, like, whoever and stuff. And that's fun. It was good fun. It's like they're just easily misunderstood just because of that whole stereotype though. It's like, yeah, they can be, but doesn't mean they are all the time. It's like, yeah, they're It's like they can be. Doesn't mean they're all the time. They're not horny 24/7. They're just like us. Just like a little bit, like a little, just like different. They're built different. I mean, they are, but they aren't gonna talk about it if you don't feel comfortable with it. Well, yeah. That's just how it is. Most of them have common sense. Yeah. Well, yeah. Just like how any 18 plus streamer or or whatever. Actually, no, that's not the same kind of comparison, actually. Well, I mean, not every single one of them are gonna be like lewd and stuff, but again, there's no real exception with that. Always exceptions, but yeah. I mean, sure, but that was lewd 24/7. Hey, that's different. That's different. She... Yeah, of course it's not a furry only thing, but still. It's just people are very judgmental. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know, man. It's just weird. I mean, we've seen people with funny shirts and whatnot, and it's like, oh, that's really... It's like, oh, you think that's bad? No. It's like, you haven't seen anything yet. It's like, oh, you think that's bad? Check this one out. No, I'm kidding. I mean, you don't care to talk about lewd stuff with y'all. You're not that much into it, so... Yeah. I'm not really that kind of person though, so I don't really, not really gonna say anything about it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. Me, who proceeds to be in a friend's stream and voice in as an to voice in for an otome game. That's why you like this stream. Duh. Yeah. No. No, that's not it. That's not it. No. It's only if I want to be lewd. Oh, fuck did I just say? No. It has to be the voice, of course. Oh. I mean, I didn't really get that many opportunities though, because when I was like when I was inserting my voice into that, the context was quite it was quite mild, so it wasn't that bad. But when it came to like when a different person was voicing in, their scenes were quite questionable. You're joking, you just like this stream. I mean, some people tune into my streams for the voice that I have. I mean, I'm just kind of wondering, like how anyone finds my voice to be charming in some way. It's like, oh, it's because it's soft. It's quite soft. And it's nice. Could be used for ASMR. And speaking of, maybe I should do ASMR streams more frequently because I haven't done that enough times. But, probably have to change up the formula with ASMR streams. Oh man, I don't know. Like maybe instead of doing a whispering voice, maybe we should actually just do a more, like, soft talking voice instead. I feel like I could use a bit more expression on the voice other than that. I really like how soft and sweet it sounds. Aw. I appreciate it. But expressive? Expressive? I can't do that. That's beyond my control of how I actually am. That's beyond my control. I can't do it. Like, no matter what. It's just... It's really hard. I can't do it. And it's also because I don't really like overemphasizing on the voice, otherwise it really gets to me. It's okay. But I do get, like, that kind of, like, criticism too, though. It's like, oh, he's like, it's like, it's boring or something. No, I'm kidding. But it's just weird. He meant it on a more professional view. Yeah, but I just can't. I can't exactly do it. It's just... It will never change. If I would like to work with that, it's a work point. Yeah. I could. I don't know. I mean, sometimes it's the appeal too, sometimes it's just something that, like, sometimes people prefer to stay the same, sometimes people prefer to be a little bit more. I mean, I know for sure one of my friends is a little bit less expressive than I am. And even then, they can still go by. So it's not even like a me problem, it's more like what they do. Not like their voice at all. It's just like what they say. I don't know. I just don't know. You personally was told your voice is annoying, but that you sing well and bad, so you're not sure anymore. I don't know. It's just how people really, like, imagine what really counts as annoying or such. I personally don't have any... Yeah, of course I don't know, because I haven't heard it yet. I mean, only a matter of time when you start streaming, Nazushi. Only a matter of time. Just have to wait until you actually press that start stream button on OBS or Slobs. No, I prefer OBS other than Streamlabs OBS. Also told you have a funny accent. That's kind of expected. Kind of expected when you're Portuguese, right? I mean, I can't really imagine living in, like, a country that's not really native to English and not having an accent at all. Just want to have the new PC ready. Wait, so it's not done yet? Wait. I thought you had it already done by now. Or did I miss context with that? You sound Russian. Oh, that's a little different than what I thought then. Just need the processor. Ah, yes. whether that would be AMD Ryzen or Intel Core. I mean, I'm using Intel just for like the processing speed for streaming, rendering videos, all that. I mean, it really depends. If you're gaming, then Ryzen. Yeah, Ryzen, of course. I have Intel just because of content creation. Just because there's stuff I can edit, just because there's stuff that needs that kind of time. You pretend to use your other computer for editing. Wow. But yeah, when it comes to video editing, it's really important to like know how much time it takes for that to like render out the whole video. Back then, I couldn't even render like I couldn't even render out videos like fast enough. So I just kind of gave up, but now my renders like go 5 times faster. So it's a good change. I mean, it's old, but it still has an okay processor. It's a very well taken care PC for a laptop. Oh yeah, it's like a veteran PC. You did all right. You did well. You can rest now. And then it just kind of dies on you. No. I mean, maybe it's just because I used my laptop for 4 years, and then as time went on, its performance got really bad. Because I know, like, after a year passed, the Wi-Fi driver was failing, and so I had to replace, like, the whole Wi-Fi card in that, and then after a bit, like, the battery started dying too. But I didn't want to bother replacing it because I wasn't using it that often outside of like where electrical outlets would usually be. He worked hard for 6 years. He deserves a rest. Yeah, that's a well-deserved rest there. I've heard like you have to like replace some parts every 4 years or so. So yeah, there's that. Oh, you had to replace the battery twice. Yeah. His rest will be video editing. Well, again, depends on how fast the render time is. Because if it's really slow, then might as well use whichever is faster at that point, because it'll feel completely different after that. But yeah, that would be a good use of the laptop still. You don't care for render time, you can just leave it to render overnight? I don't know. What if the video software crashes midway through and you have to restart over again? What if that happens? What then? It's like, what happens then? Nah, but I don't know. It really depends. Your partner sometimes works at different hours than you, so he can babysit. We'll see about that. And then it crashes, and then you can't do anything about it. Yeah, I don't really know. I personally think that it's better to just have something that runs Like real quick. Maintenance tunnel lights? What? Oh yeah, right, that spot. You wouldn't be too pissed. Well, what if it's really long? What if it's a very long video? Actually, no, I don't think it would be that long though. Just annoyed. Yeah, pretty much. Just annoyed. Oh, that's so high up. It would be hard. You edited before. Yeah. 20-minute videos don't take that long. Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully they don't take that long. Ocean room vents. Did I miss them? I thought this is the ocean room. Or is that outside? Around 5 minutes render? Wow. Now that is fast enough. Alright, then no problem then. I'm missing something here. I don't know what I'm missing. Because I thought it was this room, but I don't see it. But yeah, for render times for me, back then, they were just like they were like 1-to-1 with like the video time, which was really bad. So it really sucked for me. So it's like, oh, if it was 20 minutes, then the render time would also be 20 minutes. I hated that part. I can't see it though. What the heck? Why? Floor? No, not the floor. The vents. The vents that are supposed to be in this room. But I can't tell where that may be. Like it says ocean room vents and panels. They're on the floor. Oh, they are. You're right. Thank you. Like, that's so dumb. Man. Okay. Oh yeah, I didn't even like get this one all the way. Okay, well. Tank floor lights. That's it. I guess. Wait, ocean tank, not ocean room. Okay. Bum, bum. Not gonna censor me. You would have guessed the vents to be on the ceiling. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I would have. Yeah, I just don't know why the vents would be right here. I mean, it's been a while since I've been to an aquarium, alright, but still. Ticket office door sensor. This thing? Dang. Who would have thought? Yay! Whole aquarium is done. Damn. So nitpicky. Yeah. It's just that in depth with like whichever spots. But yeah, I've finished it. This camera is the worst placement. Because, oh actually no, it's not that bad because you work on the inside of the tank as well. But like at the very beginning, you don't even get to see like the progress. Wow, you don't mess about, do you? It's quite amazing to see it gleaming like this. You've done a fantastic job. I can't wait to get the animals back in and get the place buzzing again. It's amazing how rapidly the mycoflora and fauna establish themselves in our marine life center. No one's ever been able to properly explain the process. Many thanks. Yeah. Great. Alright, there's a submarine, but I don't know how long this one's gonna take, so... if I can't finish it within the next 17 minutes or so, I'm probably just gonna pause it there. Millie Olita? PhD. PowerWash Services. On behalf of everyone here at Caldera University's Marine Biology Department, a huge thank you for helping us out. Investigations into the recent seismic activity have left the university's research submarine Rowdy Sea Life coated in benthic substrate and on the verge of seizing up. It's gotten pretty interesting on the Caldera County coastline since Rushless started rumbling, and the recent offshore seismic activity gave us an exciting opportunity to see how the habitat reacts in real time. I don't know if you're aware, but our waters boast a unique and sensitive ecosystem found nowhere else on Earth, and we have to do all we can to protect it. Unfortunately, our affirmative action has taken it out on poor old Rowdy, who now looks like the egg of some gigantic sea monster. Assuming sea monsters are indeed egg-laying. Millie. Great. I mean, sea monsters here are not that far-fetched, honestly. Whatever. I'll use the research outfit for this one. Wait a second. Do these gloves look dirty? The heck? They do. Why are they dirty? Like they're normally really shiny like this. And even like the mittens that you get with this one are clean. But with the research gloves? Oh my god, they're really dirty on the surface. What the heck? That's just weird. What? I don't know anymore. Okay, let's see if we can... It's from cleaning. Look. Wouldn't you also clean the gloves right after you use them? Why would they still have some sort of residue? We have other gloves, and those other gloves are quite shiny, too. I don't know. Come on, man. You don't even touch anything with your gloves. You just use your power washer to clean everything. So I don't know what the excuse is if we're a power washing service and we don't even keep ourselves clean. You know. Like there has to be a logical reason behind it. Like, come on. Come on, man. Yeah, I just don't know at this point. It's really weird. I don't know this song. I know he's covering the song, but I still don't know what it is. Periscope, huh? Oh yeah, the submarine. Now we could get that dark oxygen that we mentioned before, if we ever wanted to. Oh, yeah, if we wanted to. Is this coincidence? No. Oh, no way. That's not right. Has to be different. Has to be different in some way. Oh well. Oh yeah, and I remember being at this place to clean up this spot. Crab! Hey, we've already been at their aquarium already. What's the surprise there? We're already at Crab Bay for a reason. It's all crab. Crabs are cousins of trains. How do you know that? You like trains. Gets run over. Yeah, how would you know they're related? There's no way. Oh god, I can't. Because they evolve with the same supreme genes. No. No. That's not... That doesn't mean anything. Yes. No. That's not the underlying... Of course it does. What? That's like saying a horse and car are related. Logic. It's like saying horses and cars are related like that. Because they evolved with superior. And aren't they? Well, at least that makes more sense because horsepower is actually derived from the horse, you know. But, you know, I don't think trains are derived from crabs or crabs are derived from trains. I don't know about that. Horses are just old cars. Well, yeah, they kind of are. They're really good at transportation. Just not as efficient at, or just not as fast. Not as fast as you know, cars. And trains are just mechanical crabs. What do you mean? They don't even move the same. Trains are on wheels, crabs are on legs. They don't even work the same way. Unless you start putting legs on trains or if you start putting wheels on crabs. They evolve in the same way. Man, whatever. Oh my god, hot stuff. From the 80s! Or, so I think it's from the 80s. Probably older than that, honestly. Every biological creature turns into crab. Man. I'm... And every mechanical thing shall turn into train. So, our cars turn into trains? I wish. I wish our cars could be like that fast. Or... You know... It's gonna be so funny seeing like a whale turn into a mega crab. It's gonna be so funny. It's like a huge crab. Aren't trains better and more efficient cars? You know, you're not wrong. But also, it has a different route in comparison. Like, they have fixed routes. And, cars kinda don't. Like, you can kind of steer it off course too, which is not recommended. Just think about it. Well, cars are less restricted. They're not on tracks. They're on roads. But that doesn't mean the roads are actually tied to your car. You could actually steer off those roads and, you know, possibly crash into another part of the road. I mean, if you get out of the line, you can still go away from the road. Yeah, you know. But can you do that with trains? I don't know about that. I mean, you could shift the line sometimes. But that's different. You always can at least once. Wow. Okay then. Man. I don't even know anymore. Whatever. 60%. Come on, I can finish this. This is a really weird topic to cover. What is the correlation? Nah. Zoom. Zoom. Yeah, I wish I can. I wish I can do that. Oh no, it's the... It's the Justin Bieber song. Man. Oh, whatever. It's better covered by Fujikazu than it is sung by Justin Bieber anyway. Man. Ow! Ow, why the heck? Why? Ow. I mean, there's no knockback, but still, it hurt. Man, stop. Stop that. Stop. I mean, crabs are the peak of evolution and trains are the peak of engineering. So there's my correlation. That's so far-fetched. Why are you doing it too? Oh, that's not the same throw, but still. Why are you both yeeting things at me? What the heck? What the heck? Man, I don't know. 'Cause it's fun. Yeah, seems fun to you, but what a consideration with the other person on the other side? Man. But yeah, hello. Hello, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Man, peak of engineering, you say. What about the light bulb? That is extremely huge of like an advancement though. I'm a streamer, you don't need consideration. Man. What the hell? Man, just cause I'm a streamer, what if I wasn't? Would you think differently? What if I was just a normal guy? What would happen then? It isn't the peak of engineering. Man. I guess we are... I guess it not. We had candles before. Yeah, but... Candles are... Candles are temporary. I mean, light bulbs are eventually temporary, but they actually last for a whole long time. And you know, it kind of divided into LEDs, like light, light emitting diodes. Those are pretty revolutionary, you know? That's how we get all this cool stuff with our screens, and we could actually get some TVs. Come on, that's how we get our childhoods. That's all a scam. Oh man, I guess we ain't getting TV anymore, man. I guess we ain't getting our roads lit. Uh-oh. I guess it's all dark in our trains. Without the lights, the trains are gonna be so dark. I mean, of course, we still had like oil lanterns and all that, but still, that's bad. It's not efficient of our materials. TVs are a scam in your eyes. What? Man. I mean, you know, modern TVs, of course, kind of, but back then, I'm saying back then. Yeah, Andrike, I missed the spot. What do you mean missed the spot? I'm missing every single spot, I know that, okay? No need to judge me. Especially after this job. Man, what did I ever do? What did I ever do? Missed the spot. More like every single spot. Not spotless. Man. Come on, I'm 94% done. I'm almost there. There's nothing that's gonna stop me from this, okay? I'm not gonna be stopping until this is done. Because it's actually kind of close. I would be surprised at the amount of TVs you saw with extremely similar designs and specs or absurd prices. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely noticeable. But I'm saying, TVs back then, they evolved over time. Of course, modern TVs suck now because it just doesn't matter anymore. But back then, and now we have monitors. Now we have laptops. Especially their website design, those are scam. Yeah, just keep cleaning until it's done. Yeah, I'll be cleaning. I'll be cleaning. Yeah. That's not what you said. I don't care. It doesn't matter what you said about that. I just translated over to a more fitting meaning. Always have better visuals than the average versions. Yeah. queerting. Quirting. And no, piecing together the S sound and the Q is not gonna make sense. No. Secret, they aren't that different. Right, almost there. Kind of get a bit more of this. Good, now you can clip the sound and put them together. That's not how it works. It's not even gonna sound good if you do that. I deliberately made it so you can't make it sound good at all. Why does that sound lewd? Because Els is always lewd. She's always like this. We know this for sure. She's always sus. Who cares, T? You are not. Oh yeah? You're not? Sure about that? That is a weird angle. Why is my power washer doing this? Okay, now it's fixed. That looked really weird. It did that thing where it made it look like the water is coming from somewhere else. Oh man. Whatever. I don't even bother. I don't even bother with this anymore. Such slander. No. It's just evident that you are sus. You are sus. You can't deny it. If you're denying it, then you're just coping. I don't know what you're on about. Sussy buck. Yes. She is. Hey, everyone has their way of handling stuff. Handling what kind of stuff? Would there be a way of You like joking. Yeah. I see. You like joking, but in the lewdest way possible. That's pretty much how she always is. Your handling is nothing you don't handle. You always suck at it. Yeah, me too. Of course, because it's funny. Well, so you admit that you are a lewd then, because you want to... When you don't handle, you are real bad. Oh, so you're saying you're... So you're saying you're also, like, bad in that way too, then, huh? Revealing a little more than meets the eye. Oh, this casing is really weird. Okay, there you go. Alright, what am I missing? Headlights. No, you're saying if you don't joke around it's because you're really down. Oh, I see. I see. Andrike's really lucky? What do you mean, lucky? What is that supposed to mean, man? Got 2 Portuguese in chat. Okay, yeah, that much is true, but still. I already had enough to handle before, man. Come on. Sortudo? I don't know what that means, but you know. Those are like rare Pokemon cards. Yeah, they are. Um, I just, yeah. like a, like a real thing to come by. It just doesn't happen that often. Who's this Pokemon? Uh, which one are you referring to? The submarine? I don't know what the hell this is. It doesn't look like a crab though, that's for sure. Air tank pipe. Wait, this pipe? You're a Meowscarada. Wait, you have like a characterization? Don't tell anyone. Well, too bad you told me, you told owls. I highly doubt it's gonna go by that easily. Unfortunately. Oh wait, this pipe too. Shh. Well, okay. I'll shush. I'll shush. You have no idea what Pokemon you are. Me neither. I don't know. I don't actually know. I never would have imagined it in the first place. But yeah, finished. Bum, bum, bum. This is done now. You just like Weed Cat because you always crit. Yeah, everyone likes to do some crit damage. But yeah, we're done with the submarine. With our dirty gloves. The submarine looks as clean as a whistle. If whistles indeed be clean, I would have thought that they'd be half-bound by spittle. All the best, and let me know if you require a written form of recommendation. Your work is top-notch. Great. That was it. We finished. Gurgle hit opponents with stupid arguments. Yeah. Uh, that's just pretty much how it goes, I guess. Um, oh yeah. I'm just gonna end stream right about now then. Am I even looking at the left side if I do that? Like like I have my iPad at the side, and I'm just like checking just checking a whole lot of stuff on the side. Like, man, whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Bloop. That's the end of that. I don't know what else I could be doing at the moment because it's already about time I would leave anyway. And yeah, oh god, wait, how is this out of stock? How did I buy extra soap? How did I buy extra soap then? How did I do that before? I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding. Not yet. I'm still trying to figure out what's happening. Because I don't know if I'm gonna... Ow, frick. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm gonna think about it, but we'll see. No Mimir? I mean, no, not really. Not... It's not about sleeping, it's about getting dinner. Because it's only 7:43 p.m. right now. Damn. Go Mimir? Go... No, go you go! It's 3 a.m. for both of you guys. What are you talking about? Go! No. You won't stop me. I do what I want to do. Even if it sucks. You don't sleep, you're a goblin. Well, no. I don't care what you are. You go, Mimir. And you have a train to do. Right now? Right now? If I sang you a lullaby? No. I can't sing. I'm terrible at that. My voice alone should be enough, right? No. Lies? No. It's all it's all the it's all the truth. It's all facts. No printer. A train? I don't know. This is she's on about trains and crabs. A train. Yeah, what she said. You just like train. Yeah, she just like train. That's it. Apita Combio Comboy. I messed it up the first time. I I saw it like a different way. I saw like the I before the O. You have to finish putting together the train conductor. Ah, okay. Wait. Not. Hmm. Again, I don't even know what. I don't know what else is saying anymore. The model. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but you know, it's better to take breaks in between so you don't feel burnt out from making it, right? Come on. Even I had to even I had to take breaks. Man, when I was rigging my model and when I was making my 3D model, it took a beat that. You don't know the song. Me neither. It's like there's just the rhythm. What the heck? Papito Camboyo Beta Dumar. What? I don't know. It's your hype train song. What the heck? You know what? I don't even know anymore. I'm just gonna go. Hype train where? Well, there could be one if if subs and bits. No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna demand that. I'm not gonna demand that. That's not necessary. It's not happening. If there's like a huge thing that's gonna happen, then maybe. But I really don't have anything much going on. It was already with it wouldn't it was already like really weird. Oh, if you had your money, you wouldn't be making your own model. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like how I had Masa draw my model just because she's my friend. Damn. You wish you could give all the streamers the bits and subs. Uh, well, regardless, I appreciate the sentiment. But you don't have to. Just being here is all you need to do. Insta-mod hit. Yeah. Saribot is the goat. The goat for banning bots. Yeah, pretty much. He's like, hey, I'm here to promote my short, and you know, bot bad. Yes, bot real bad. So it die. He's like, no. Lick my balls. Boom. And it's gone. Die, bot, die. Yeah, I don't think it would be able to, but yeah. Oh, clip? What do you mean clip? Clip what? There's nothing to clip. What do you mean? Don't. Yeah, don't. Don't do it. but she's gonna do it. I know it. Oh well. Anyway. Don't press the link. Link bad. Uh, not like they're... Not like you can post links in the chat. I know, like, links posted by anyone here other than me are gonna be censored anyway, so... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're fine. It's gonna give the hippie... Hibbity the hibbity jibbities. It is done. No. 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 Gonna remove it right after. I'm gonna remove it right after that. Man. Can you post it here? I don't... I'm pretty sure it doesn't allow you to. You could post it in the Discord server? I don't know. If you want to. Not like I'll appreciate it, but you can. It's in your ability, but it's not within my desire. You're gonna disintegrate? No! Man. Whatever. Okay. Anyway. Ah! Ah! No, I'm kidding. This is such a niche thing. I don't even stick my tongue out that often. Man. I don't even know anymore. Alright, anyway. No more stalling around. I was supposed to be done by 20 minutes ago, but I already stalled enough just to keep you guys company. I should appreciate it. What? The clip? No. Rude cyborg. Man. 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 I don't even know what you're on about. You only make the bestest of clips. So out of context too. Man. I bet it's only gonna be Ligma balls and that's it. Whatever. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm just gonna head out then. I'm a mirror. Whatever. Okay, so we're just gonna go now. I'm not gonna mimir. You guys should mimir because it's already really late for you guys. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna... Not sure if I'm gonna stream tomorrow though. We'll see. Night night. Yeah. Good night to both Els and Nezushi. And good luck on your progress with the model as planned. You wish us all hype dream trains. Yeah. You too. To all of you. Yeah, so anyway, thank you to whoever stopped by to watch the stream, and thank you to whoever stopped by to watch the VOD. I appreciate it as always, and take care of yourselves. And if there's anything going on, then I'll probably post a schedule later tomorrow. So yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right. Goodbye.